What's up, family? It's been a minute since I posted. I believe the last video I was going to do was around the Alabama, I think it was in Alabama, the riverboat brawl. Yeah, I had about 69% uploaded, and then something happened. So unfortunately, I never got that video up. But that was the last time I was going to post something. So basically, a brother's just been, dealing with life, and getting into other things, doing my little, trying to get that catering thing going. So first and foremost, I want to wish you all Happy New Year's, and let's give honor to God for waking us up this morning and allowing us to see another year. That's a blessing. So let's get right on into it. The Supreme Court, a lot of stuff going on there. I'm not surprised at what they're finding out as far as people like Clarence Thomas and then some of the other justices who are taking gifts that they're not, I forgot what they call that. You have to, anytime someone gives you a gift over a certain amount, you have to list it on a disclosure form. Like, for example, when Justice Ketanji Brown received roses, I believe, from Oprah, she had to list that as a gift. And the whole point of that is so we try to keep folks honest. So, there's no perception that you're being paid by a billionaire or paid by someone with money to influence your decision on the Supreme Court. So it's very disappointing where we are right now because this is the highest court in the land. First and foremost, I would like folks to really start considering this lifetime appointment thing because I don't believe in that at all. I never really spoke on it before. I guess never really maybe even had an issue with it before up until now because the reality is what other position or industry where you actually can have a job for life. And the fact that all this stuff is coming out about your billionaire friends, Mr. Thomas, and I don't know if that's Justice Alito, the other guy. This is a perfect example of why there should not be a lifetime appointment, because you can people with that kind of paper can influence you too easily, whether it's the trips, the luxury trips on his yacht, all of that other stuff, paying for that $260,000 RV for Clarence Thomas. It's a hot mess, and I understand, where we are in a society right now, in part with being so divided, thanks to the little orange guy. I get it, but we really have to start thinking about that as a country. There should be no lifetime appointment. I think 10 years is reasonable, and then you should be allowed to go up for another term. But after you serve 20 years, it's time to move on. And the people, we should elect the next Supreme Court justice, or either we can stick with the president appointing them. But we saw how that worked out for us with regards to a corrupt president like Mr. Trump, because he appointed, about 3 of those folks, and now we're stuck with that. And here it is, you got all this criminal stuff going on in your life, even when you were president, and now you got your friends, that folks that feel obligated to you because you got them this position, some of which who probably shouldn't be. They're not saying they're not intellectually smart or anything like that, but it's just a double standard with regards to how quick he just threw them up there versus, say some of the folks that Obama tried to put up there and had to go through the rigors of, questioning and all that other stuff, And then let's keep it 100. Some of you guys just straight up lied, because during your hearing, confirmation hearing, whatever, you said that you would not overturn Roe v. versus Wade. And then you got in there and did exactly that. So that's very disappointing. Having said that, let's touch on what's going on with Mr. Trump. A hot mess, man, hot mess. It's really disheartening when you have folks who are really just trying to do their job, whether it's Ruby Freeman and the people at the voter registration office, or the judges and the Secretary of State. It's really sad that he's pushing for violence against these folks. The dog whistles he continues to do. And then these people got to deal with that because they have families. All these folks getting death threats and the vulgar voicemail messages is kind of sad. What's really kind of disappointing is I didn't know we were this bad with regards to racism in this country. I knew it still existed, but I didn't know it was this bad. So that's really disappointing. And I just pray that decent folks, people with character, will stand up and do the right thing. It doesn't matter whether you're black, white, Asian, Samoan, Filipino, Mexican, whatever. It's about character, folks. And we have to stand up against what's going on in this country and, help each other, because you can clearly see that they're trying to take this country in a different direction to where democracy doesn't matter. And this little experiment we call United States of America is still ongoing, and we have to strive to do better. Having said that, family, have a blessed day. One love.